Yet again, we've jumped into the Eden Audio time machine. We've spun the wheel and we found ourselves in 1985. In 1985, I was still at school at St Peter's in Burnham-on-Crouch, there in Essex. At school, I had a schoolmate called Stephen Cox, and he's requested to me that I play this track for him today. The track I'm going to play is probably an artist that, if he hadn't have released this single, we probably may never have known who he was. Even though I think he may possibly have had 2 or 3 minor, very minor other hits, but he is very well known for this one particular track. This track spent 5 weeks at number 1 in the UK singles charts, as I say, in 1985. Any ideas of the track that I'm talking about? Let me give you a few more clues. It was an anti-war song. It was a song about young lads, young soldiers in Vietnam. Does that help you? Do those clues give you a better idea of the track that I'm talking about? The track and artist that I'm talking about are Paul Hardcastle and 19. The version that I'm going to be playing for you this morning is the 12-inch Destruction mix. Take a listen with me to Paul Hardcastle, 19, the 12-inch Destruction mix.
They fought the longest war in American history. They fought the longest war in American history. In 1965, Vietnam seemed like just another foreign war. But it wasn't. It was different in many ways, and so were those who did the fighting. In World War II, the average age of the combat soldier was 26. In Vietnam, he was 19.
of 18-year-olds 12,000 miles away and subject them to a year of that obscenity and have them not be affected.
Well, I hope you enjoyed listening to that. It sounds absolutely fantastic. What a brilliant song that really is. I must admit though, I think that drum machine does sound slightly dated, doesn't it? But nonetheless, it still is an absolutely classic track from the 1980s. And I'm just going to show you the front cover there. There it is so you can see it. Paul Hardcastle's 19, and I'm going to turn it around. And there you can see the rear of the cover. Now about 18 months ago, maybe 2 years or so, there was a 10-part documentary on TV. Now I can't remember exactly what channel I saw it on, but as I say, it was a documentary about Vietnam. I found it most upsetting really, because to see those young lads just give up their life It was like that song, hard-hitting, powerful, upsetting. To see the pointlessness of war, the corruption behind war. Awful. As I say, those young lads that just went out there thinking that they were going to be heroes, giving up their life. If you can, check it out. It's a powerful, a well worth watching documentary that, as I say, will just show you the utter pointlessness of war, and in Pacific, the one we're talking about, the Vietnam War. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that track, and as I say, don't forget to tune in to further uploads where we'll be playing a more selection of wonderful 80s music. So I hope you can join me, and I look forward to seeing you. Again, if you like the video, please give us a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care everyone. See you soon. Bye now.